Hi, this is just a quick review of an eBay solar panel, 130 watt, to fit the FJ Cruiser. Do this review because there's not too much out there on FJs, so it's pretty hard to see where I've mounted it. Just use LED light mounts. Ran the wire through the roof rack with the little grommet down to the foot. Just lifted that up, drilled a hole in between the two. And just brought the wire in just above the airbag along to the front here. Cable tied it to the original wiring, just dropped it straight down behind there. And then straight up underneath there's a little rubber grommet under the floor well, and straight into the engine bay. The cabling I got from eBay for $30. It just comes out through the second rubber grommet. Just cut that off and fed it through. Wired it back up. Just soldered on the Anderson plug that came with the cable, and straight to a solar panel relay to the red arc. Batteries at 13.2, so now I can just leave the car and the fridge running without driving the car at all. It keeps it fully topped up on an 80 amp hour battery. Yeah, you can barely see the panel when you look from different angles, and that obviously you know it's up there, but it fits in perfectly. It does the job well. It's 630 by 945, 130 watts, and that'll keep my fridge. I can have my fridge as cold as I want it without driving the car at all, and it just keeps it running. It's a really good system. So yeah, I just spray painted it black just to suit the car, but yeah, as far as spending, $600, $700, I just didn't want to roll out blankets I don't even lift that panel up, and it gets enough sun to keep the battery fully charged all the time. It's wicked. Yeah, if you got any questions of where I got it from or what cable, I just use 6mm double cable, so I didn't have to run two cables. And yeah, it's a little bit tricky getting it through the foot. It wasn't terrible, but just take your time. Probably take 2.5 hours. I'm not a sparky, but 2.5 hours to wire it up and make it look neat. Can't see the wires or cables, and does a fantastic job. So that's my take on how to keep my fridge running all the time without pulling out blankets or lifting panels up or chasing the sun, all that sort of thing, or trying to park in the shade to keep the fridge cold or whatever. If you've got any questions, just leave it in the comments. Thanks.